This track will show you how to build confidence so that you can take control of yourself effortlessly in situations where you've felt that a lack of confidence has held you back. Confidence is a concept that includes a number of different aspects of our experience. It is the ability to feel safe and secure enough to act in a certain way. We say we're underconfident when we feel uncertain or unsure about something, or when it feels unsafe to proceed. Confidence is many things to many people. We usually don't think about it when we are confident, but we do talk about it when we're not. We speak about lack of confidence, feeling underconfident, or low levels of confidence. So we're talking about the absence of something rather than something which is present in our lives. But if you only think of confidence as something you are lacking, where are you going to start to increase your confidence? You can't increase something you don't have. So you need a starting point. Author and psychologist Daniel Goleman says that being confident means having a sense of your own self-worth and capabilities. That's a simple definition which gives us something to aim for. Confident people may not think much about what makes them confident, but there are some characteristics in the way they behave. One way to think about it is to look at some of the attributes that such people display. They have a realistic self-image and they don't deny their capabilities, put themselves down. Neither, by the way, do they brag or act arrogantly. They've no need to. They're self-aware enough to know their strengths, they can accept compliments, and they tend to be forward-looking. They tend to believe that they will carry out their plans because confident people don't often think, I'll try. Instead, they think, I will. And they're willing to ask for help and guidance when they need it. Just as a confident person knows his or her abilities, they also recognize their limitations so they know when to ask for help or advice if it's necessary. Here are a few questions to get you started. What will you look like? What will you feel like? How will you be behaving? How will you speak when you are more confident? And an important question is, in what areas are you most confident now? However underconfident you might feel in some situations, there are surely others where you know what your skills and abilities are and you're confident about them. Recognizing these will help to start you on your confidence building journey. As you think about becoming more confident, here's a tip to get you in shape. Assume that you are already confident. It's been shown in research that when you act as if, you help the learning process. When you act as if you're already confident, your confidence can grow more quickly. This is because you're actually rehearsing what you want to become. It also helps you to prepare mentally for what lies ahead. The tips here will start you on your journey to greater confidence, but it isn't always that easy, is it? There are those habitual traps, those ways of thinking that have stopped you in the past. These are some of the obstacles we carry with us. They're called automatic thoughts. We all have reasons, or so we think, and you'll need to understand yours so that you can move past them. The next section covers these in more detail, and there's an activity to help you replace limiting thoughts with productive ones. Automatic thoughts are those that spring into your mind and shape your beliefs and behavior. They're so constantly present that we often don't notice them as thoughts. They just seem to be the way things are. Because we don't notice them, they're all the more powerful. Understanding that you have these self-limiting thoughts means that you can do something about them. So each time you experience an unwanted feeling, lack of confidence or self-doubt, for example, you can develop the habit of noticing the underlying thought that provokes the feeling. Another obstacle is that there are many myths and misunderstandings about confidence. For example, that confidence means you'll always feel good about yourself. Of course it doesn't, and confident people have bad days too. They have self-doubt. The difference is they don't allow it to stop them in what they're doing. Then there's the idea that confidence breeds success. Actually, it's the other way round. We grow more confident out of having successes. If you wait till you feel more confident before you set out to do anything, how are you going to have the successes which are known to build confidence? And then there's self-esteem. Self-esteem is defined by how much value you place on yourself. But using labels like self-esteem means that it can feel outside your control. It's elusive. But to be more specific, learning to value yourself is something you can do by understanding your strengths and your positive qualities. You can learn to value yourself, and that's what this track is all about. Becoming more confident means focusing on two main areas: changing your thinking and changing your behavior. Acting as if will begin to change your behavior, and the activities in this track are designed to help you change your thinking. So it's time to turn your plan to become more confident into practical actions. There are several things you can start today. Begin by recognizing what you're good at, your strengths, but also any skills or talents you may have overlooked. There are activities to help with these points and to reinforce your self-belief. Try out new things, especially if they offer an opportunity for you to step outside your comfort zone and stretch yourself. Ask around. What do others appreciate in you? Find people you can trust and ask them. And remember to set your sights on what is achievable. Being good enough will get the job done, but perfection is usually unobtainable. Many people fail because they set the bar too high or because their goals are unrealistic. This section summarizes the framework for personal confidence building. Follow these steps and revisit them regularly because practice will help to instill your new habits of thinking and acting. And make sure that you repeat the activities provided with this track. Behaving as if you already have the confidence you aspire to will bring you closer to your goal. And you can keep a note of these 3 steps as a simplified reminder. Find ways to make these visible so that you keep them in mind. For example, use post-it notes, put a note on your smartphone, or stick cards up around the house with reminders on them. Like any project, the more you invest in it and keep it alive in your mind, the more likely you are to move quickly towards what you're aiming for. So now you have all you need to continue your journey to greater confidence. Learning something new is easier when you're fully committed to the project, so put any judgmental or negative thoughts aside and get on with it. And of course, if you felt that you lacked confidence in the past, those negative thoughts and judgments are probably part of what's been stopping you. Acting as if will help you, or to put it another way, fake it until you make it. That really works. Above all, remember that building greater confidence comes out of action. Thinking about it is a start, but what really makes a difference is doing things which help you feel better about yourself and more confident. So that's all from me, and on your journey to new confidence, it's over to you.